Hi, thank you for joining me. Today's day is February 11th, 2019, and it's Monday. And it's 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday is not always a bad day for everybody. It's a fantastic day. But let's get started, shall we? I'm going to hit the screen share, pull up the account, and there we go. This is NZDUSD, New Zealand dollar, United States dollar, and it's a buy with a lot size of 0.01, the smallest lot size you can get when you're trading. And the reason I do that is because I'm a long-term trader. So I stay in a trade for extended periods of time, longer than a month, longer than a couple of months. I got into this trade in June of 2018, last year, and my balance was $280. Take a look and see what my balance is today. So I think I'm doing pretty well. And I'm staying in the daytime chart because I have what is called a naked chart. A naked chart is a chart that has nothing but the entry price, the take profit, and the stop loss on it. Nothing else is here. That's why I stay in the daytime chart. But I'll let you in on some of what I'm doing, okay? So my entry price was 0.69586. My stop loss is at 0.63586. And my take profit is 0.75586. And I'll go down into the hour, the 4 hours, so you can see exactly where those sit. And my stop loss is negative 6,000 pips or $60. $60 is not that big of a deal. Not with the way my balance is. My take profit is also 6,000 pips or $60, and it is identical to the stop loss for a reason, and I'll explain that as we go along. Now, the reason I say $60 is not that big of a deal is because of where my balance is, and my margin level is at 10,861.14%. So I cannot say it's doing me hard. Now, I've been asked, well, why don't you have more than one entry price? And the reason for that is because this broker has a rule that's called first in, first out, FIFO. Meaning the first entry price you put in has to be pulled out before a second or a third entry price can be pulled out. It has to go in order. It doesn't matter if you're winning and in profit on the second and third. If the first one is in stop loss, you still have to pull it out. So you lose that. It's smarter not to put in so many entry prices when you can wait until it goes into profit and it goes 500 to 1,000 pips in profit. Then I move my stop loss over my entry price, making it a risk-free trade. That's ideal. So if it goes right back down and it hits that, I still won it. So I hit the stop loss because I changed it for above my entry price, meaning I'm keeping all the profit I've made. It's win-win-win all the way you look at it. Now I've also noticed that Friday when we went and the market closed down, I was at That was the 8th, was it not? Yes, it was. At 5 p.m. Friday, when the market closed down, I was at negative $21.81. Then when the market opened back up yesterday, because it opens up on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern, I was at negative $21.98. And currently, I'm sorry, this morning at 11 p.m., my balance was a negative $20.07. And being at a negative 22.63, it's not that much of a big deal, considering that at 2 p.m. today, it was at a negative $22.94. So it's all already turned around and came down. And it's going to continue. And the way you can tell is when you're trading, your trend is your friend. And you trade right, but you look left. This will also explain why I stay in the daytime chart, because I have over 4 years and 8 months information here, just waiting for me to access it. So when I find out what the trade's going to do is I put my cursor on top of where it started or where it currently is, and I run it left, because you trade right, but you look left. And I run it back until I find pretty close the same pattern, which is right about here. And it's currently at 67333, and that's showing it needs to go back a little further. So I would say yeah, my dogs are in the background, so you're probably hearing them bark every now and then. Where are we? There we go. 67333, which is currently right about here. So you can see that where this is sitting. Yep. We are getting ready to turn and go up a little, but it's going to come down. And then it's going to go up and go into profit. It's only a matter of time. Now, this could be a couple of days. This could be a couple of weeks. Because when you're trading, you need 3 things. 1, no emotion whatsoever with the trade. 2, you need consistency. Constantly doing it, paying attention to it. And 3, patience. Patience is a must when it comes to any type of trading with any pair. Because the market has a mind of its own, and it doesn't care what you want it to do. It's going to do what it wants to do. But this trade has also been in consolidation for a couple of days. At least, if not a couple of weeks. But I don't think it's been a couple of weeks. Well, actually, yeah, it has. So there's nothing wrong with consolidation. And the way you find that out is going down to the 4-hour time chart. Now I'm going to go and show you why I stay in the higher time charts. Going down in the minute time chart, there's not a whole lot that you can see here on a naked chart. There really isn't. On a 5-minute time chart, there's still not a lot of information. It's not the clear, clean picture that I would need. Going in the 15-minute time chart, it goes back to January 21st of this year. Not that long ago. I wouldn't advise it if you're not a risk taker, because it's a high risk to trade in these smaller time charts. If you don't have the experience, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have a marked up chart, and you don't have at least 5 qualifications of why you want to get into a trade. Going into a 30-minute time chart, it goes back to December 28th of 2018, just last year, a couple of months ago. There's still not enough information here for any possibility, and it's extremely high risky, very high risky. Going in the hour time chart, it goes back to November 14th of 2018. We're getting better, but it's still not a clear picture. It really isn't. Going into the 4-hour time chart, and I showed you this one where we were in consolidation. The only way to know is in the 4-hour. Even in the daytime chart, it's very difficult to see consolidation. You see test and retest, you see supply and demand, you see head and shoulders, you see other types of indicators. Even if you don't have it marking up your chart, you can see it because you can train your eye to see it. Going back into the daytime chart, this is how I stay, because I can see quite a bit on this chart, and it goes back to May 25th of 2014. Plenty of time to know what's going on. Now, if I'm curious, I can actually go into the week and even into the month to see what's happening. I seldom go into these because, as you can see, this has been a very, very busy month over the time. So I stay in the daytime chart to see what's happening. Now, many people have asked me, so where do you get your signals? Well, up to not last Tuesday, I would say there were 5 areas. Stevenson Lindor and Orrin Wright, who are educators through iMarkets TV. They teach beginner, intermediate, and advanced, all types of areas, all types of Forex or cryptocurrency, and they will show you what you need to do. But they also show you how to mark up your charts. And even though I believe Stevenson Lindor does a naked chart occasionally, and that's always interesting. The next area is Christopher Terry, who is the CEO of iMarkets Live, and he has over 25 years of trading experience and has made over 8-figure income. So that's a profit that most don't see ever. So it can be quite interesting to be able to follow his direction and what he says. There's the skill that we all want to learn. The 4th area would be Tracy Walker, who is the queen of Forex. And she knows what she needs to do for each and every one of us to succeed. In fact, every single one that I've previously mentioned does just that. They're real people, and they really care about everyone around them. They want to make sure we have a vehicle that gives us financial freedom. That's the key. And the last area is Swipe Trades. Now, Swipe Trades is an app that you have on your smartphone that will give you ideas of signals, of trades to pay attention to look at and see if they qualify your recommendations. And if you get into it, that's your choice. Keep in mind that any past profits will not guarantee any future profits. Trading is a risky thing to do. It always is. So my point of view is to do an account that's for trading only. And don't even put it towards your bills until you make a substantial amount that you can actually add to your freedom, your financial freedom. And it can and quickly be done. What I've been doing is compounding my income with this one trade. Over the time, I have gone from $280 clear to where it currently is. However, And this is important. Not every dime you see in my balance is actually from this trade. It's from other accounts that I just pulled in to keep my margin level at the 10,862.10% now. There's nothing wrong with that. And while we've been talking, we've been jumping up and down between negative $22.45 to negative $22.93. So it's not going very far, but it is moving. And that's why I say it's in consolidation, because it doesn't have to do extreme movement while it's going through consolidation. Keep that in mind. With all that being said, and I know there is quite a bit, I'm going to stop my screen share and see if there are any questions. And then you hear the crickets. Obviously, I've given a lot of information all at once and quickly. So if you need to re-watch this video to understand exactly what I've been saying, please do so. If you don't want to listen to me speak or watch my videos, click off of it. You don't have to watch it. That's your choice, your decision. Yeah, I've been trading. It'll be 2 years, the end of May. Can't complain too much about that now, can you? Yes. If you want more information and you want to see what's going on, the other strategy I was talking about earlier, I do a presentation on that strategy 3 times a week, 2 times each day. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Eastern each day. And I will explain another strategy that makes it optimal entry. More chances to winning. And isn't that what we all want? So thank you once again for joining me. You go and have a fantastic remainder of your day or night, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. Bye for now.